fix this in here.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Cats and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Jose Quintana.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gleyber Torres leading things off and takes the strike. And Gleyber takes outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell under it. Puts it away for the out. Just Wade Boggs now. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a base hit.
That's how you do it.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Josh Smith. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second, over to first.
Barehanded. Oh boy, barehanded.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Cut on and lifted in the air. Chourio squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, and today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the 4-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Fastball for a strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. And out number 1 on the grab. This is Bryce Terang. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
One out, bases empty. Towards first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Throws to first in time. Close play against the speedy runner. And now it's William Contreras. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going, gone. And just like that, they're at front. It's 1-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. Quintana in his 13th season, 36 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Foul ball there. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Booyah! He made him pay for that one. It's 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Pudge Rodriguez digs in now. And a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. And that is out of play. Next offering way off the plate. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell going after it. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. Late on that fastball.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one hammered. Mitchell moving back. Booyah! He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Ellie De La Cruz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. Up the middle. And that's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner goes again. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. Runner goes again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner on the move again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's going to be Wade Boggs. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Just a slow ground ball this time. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Yeah, my logo's in the wrong spot.
Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, here comes Christian Yelich. Crochet back to work. And there's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
On the ground, out to short. Jump throw. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Yelich on at first, nobody out. That one fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise,
Torres touches the bag for one.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the run out of scoring position.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
That was straight queso right there.
Strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit. Inside.
That's inside.
And that is ball 1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second.
He's
out at second. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. And a swing and a miss.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Fly to left his first time.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ripped on the ground to second. Terang over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia, flied to right his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. And big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind 2-1. Ground ball right side. Terang in plenty of time to first, and Garcia is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 down. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Just missed. Strikes him out with 100. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in. Now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Where's the slide? Oh, it's over.
And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
No.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher, Yvonne.
And now Pudge Rodriguez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Quintana checks over to first, and he's back. Line to left. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And the batter now, Byron Buxton. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
High fly ball lifted into right field. Freeland makes the play. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. The tag got him. Triple play.
I'm gonna run the bases.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Bryce Terang.
Ball one. Ball one, no
The
strike.
1-0. Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now William Contreras. Late swing, fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Sneaks through, base hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hoskins swings through it for strike one. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And that one upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is down low. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one popped up right side. And the infield fly rule called. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2 down.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 2 away.
He hits that thing hard.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one missed. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. Jenkins. And that's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Quintana back to work. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Slides for the stop. Nicely done for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Wade Boggs. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Come on, Boggs.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That's off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And there's the ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here at American Family Field. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
There's a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Throw on to Freeman, and that quickly 2 away. Next to hit, Andrew Monasterio. Struck out swinging his first time. That one misses. 1-0. And another ball.
Outside.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fastball in for a strike. 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Full count. 3-2.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Jackson Chort. 0 for 2 in this one. A new arm into the game, the righty, Hunter Gaddis.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. They take the force out. 3rd out. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Aaron Ashby. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now the 3rd baseman, Josh Smith. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Oh, man. Damn, yeah. So it does hits.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Inside, almost got him.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Man at first, Freddie Freeman will hit next. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Garcia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Missed inside with the curve. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Next to hit, Walker Jenkins. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Booyah! Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-1.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Pudge Rodriguez digs in now. Out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Byron Buxton blasts one out. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck.
So a lefty out of the pen, Tyler Alexander. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two outs, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Four runs already in the frame, and we're the top half of the 6th. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
It wasn't even close.
Going to count 1-2. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Well, we go bottom 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Garcia hauls it in for the out, and a quick out, number 1. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That's in there, and that is strike one. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton has a beat on it. And there are two outs. Here's Yelich at the dish.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Booyah! That one felt good. It's 8-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's the DH, Wade Boggs, 1 for 3. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it's caught for the out. So digging in, Josh Smith.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Up the middle, Terang. Jumps, throws, got him. Nice play. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And first offering is fouled off. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got
tosses to first, and that is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Joseph Ortiz. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Slow roller up the middle. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses, and the count now even up.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Leading off, Adolis Garcia. Alexander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Alexander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015.
Damn, I fucked him all over that.
Swing and a pop-up. Ortiz settles under it, nabs it, and there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Hammered down the right side of the foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. The bat goes flying.
0-2 to count.
And that one is inside. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And takes low for ball 1. And that one cutting but missing down low. On a line, base hit. And that gives Byron Buxton a chance to hit with 2 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Buxton stands in now and watches strike 1. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. First pitch misses. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a
2
fastball right
strikes.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Brings it in. 1 away. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Lee Smith.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And misses inside. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that extends the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Contreras at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Hauls it in for the out. Here is Gleyber Torres.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
On the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Wade Boggs. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looked like it was a little bit up. That one misses. 3-0. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1 strike.
Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Yelich
Nope.
stands
Ball
in here, takes ball one low. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
I got 3 and 2.
Set down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. New pitcher on here, Josh Hader.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Hit to right, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Right. Should pick up bullpens. I think we'll do all that tomorrow. I'm in it tonight. I'm sleepy. I'm out.